Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Crash Bandicoot Warped playthrough. Still got it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue on with more of this game. First off, let's go back to Crash. It's an odd-numbered video after all. And yeah, let's work on the next level. Well, not really working on the next level. We're working on a level kind of in the past, I guess. We're going back to Dino Might in World 3 because now that we have the yellow gem, we can actually get the 2 gems in this level. So let's go ahead and get this started. So yeah, now that we have the yellow gem, we can access the gem path, and with that gem path, not only can we get the gem that's on there, but we can also get the box gem for this level now. I don't want to do the relic, though, because that would be kind of pointless. But, yeah, so that's pretty much our next, quote-unquote, objective. But there is also something else we're going to do here, but I'll wait a little bit on that, because, you know, we'll discuss that when we're ready. For now, though, we're going to focus on the box gem and do all of that, because, that's what I feel like doing, so we're going to be doing that first. This level can actually be pretty hard, especially the yellow path. Honestly, probably one of the hardest sections of the game, if I remember correctly. I just remember having like a pretty difficult time with it anyway. Maybe that's not the case for everybody, and that's fine, but for me anyway. You may have noticed I did skip the yellow path because it's, you know, right here. But that is because this is a case where once you get off the yellow path, you'll actually appear in an earlier part of the, or a later part of the level. And as a result, you'll have to backtrack through this section to basically get everything you skipped by taking the yellow path. So that's why I'm moving forward a little bit, just to get a couple more boxes out of the way, and kind of set up a good point so I know that, like, well, okay, when I make it to this point, I know that I have all the boxes to a certain point. So I think it just makes sense to do it that way, if I'm being perfectly honest. Some people may not agree, that's fine, more power to you, because, you know, you're also kind of just, like, skipping checkpoints and stuff as well. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. It'll be a long trek back, but, you know, we'd have to make that trek regardless if we skipped them, if we didn't skip them. So, basically, now that we're here, I'm going to grab these, and basically when we know that the path kind of turns back to the forward to back, that's where we're currently at in terms of the box counts, so I think that's a pretty good indicator, at least for right now. I'm also trying to keep my mask just to kind of make the yellow section a little easier, even though I'll still probably lose it and die anyway. I just really hate the sections where you run towards the screen. I just don't think they, like, show enough. Like even right there, like, I'm not even running. Like, I was just walking, and, like, I still didn't really notice that monster. So it's just really annoying to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my good friend Yoshi, though. Let's see, now we can at least hit the checkpoint, so we know we have that going for us now. I guess hold on, can I get off Yoshi? Yeah, let me get off Yoshi for a second. I need to show this off. So we actually got a new ability, too. The fruit bazooka. Literally a gun that shoots Wumpa fruit. That's what the fruit bazooka is. That's the last ability we get for Crash Bandicoot, you know, a platformer game. I just think that's a weird ability. Like, it's weirdest ability in the game, like, hands down. I just find it really weird that that's the final ability when we could get something that makes, like, platforming easier. You know, something, like, more akin to what we've gotten in this game already. But hey, it does give Crash, like, another, you know, possibility for, like, a move in Smash Bros. So there is always that. Which, I gotta admit, I think adding Crash to Smash Bros. And honestly, that idea is not too far-fetched, I think, at this point, with considering the characters they, you know, have added to Smash Bros. I think Crash would be a great addition to Smash Bros. I mean, now that the Insane Trilogy is on the Switch, first of all, like, that's pretty freaking cool. And I think it just makes sense. Like, Crash has even been on Nintendo platforms before the Insane Trilogy, so I honestly think he'd be a good fit for it. And, like, you know, just the fact that, you know, Crash was a Sony character, that literally holds no weight, because frickin' Banjo is owned by Microsoft, and he's in Smash, so there you go. Crash is not out of the realm of possibility, and honestly, I would like to see Crash in Smash. I think that, you know, I don't think he'd have the most, like, well-defined moveset, but a moveset could be made for him. They've made lots of movesets for lots of crazy characters, so I don't think the moveset argument is really even valid anymore. But yeah, Crash for Smash. Hashtag Crash for Smash. Okay, so we're gonna get over here really quick. I think they will give us a steel checkpoint here in a minute, so all those boxes I've been getting shouldn't be too scary. I hope not. Please, please, please. Thank you. Okay, it wasn't a steel checkpoint, but a checkpoint nonetheless. Let's just walk right into that nitro. There we go. Damn it. I honestly wasn't getting a lot of speed there anyway. Again, I'm just not a fan of these sections. I'm not a fan of riding the animal buddies in the Crash games. I'm not a fan of running towards the screen, running away from an obstacle that's about to kill you. It's just, these tropes always get to me. And there we go. Gonna hit that. And before we jump on that, we're gonna go over here. Because 5 lives. Hooray for 5 lives. 5 lives, burgers, and knives. That's so funny. Oh, why would I say that? But yeah, here we go. We're part of the main level again. And just to verify that we did everything, I'm going to do a small amount of backtracking just to be sure. Yep, see, that is where the level ended. So, or where the first, you know, first section was. So we're done with that. We also have a bonus, so let's go ahead and do this just because we need a checkpoint. So let's make this our first checkpoint. This is just a very long level. It's a very long level. It's fun, but it's long. Also, man, Crash's face must not feel very good right now. Having to slam through all these, like, steel-studded crates. Man, that can't feel good. Literally cannot feel good. See, this is the case where you need to use kind of like the shockwave from the belly flop to get those, and yeah, that's pretty much that. We are getting pretty close to the end, though. We only have 15 more boxes. We hit the nitro detonator, so literally we just have whatever's remaining here. So let's do this. Let's get done with this last... Oh, and I remember this. I think I lost like a lot of lives here. This is one of the reasons why I'm kind of happy the yellow gem path does end up with a port of lives, because ah, damn it. But yeah, getting those Horde of Lives is definitely nice, because... And I guess you can kind of skip the boxes to an extent. Because again, as long as they're in the path of the dino, like, you should be fine. I got the gem, though, so I can just finish now, at least. Okay, whatever. And I think if there were, like, nitro crates in this path, they're gone now, so that's another thing. So yeah, let's just get to the end. And we did it. Okay. Dino Might is done. Except for that relic we have to get. But there is something else. We're not actually done with Dino Might yet, believe it or not. There is one more thing we can do, and you can bet we're going to do it. We're going to go back to Dino Might. I know, it's like, but we just did this level twice. We braved the gauntlet of the dinosaurs. What possible reason could we have for coming back? Well, here's a hint. Think about Road Crash. Think about good old Road Crash. Why would Road Crash be relevant here? That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. Let's see, Road Crash was a racing level. Okay, it was just a racing level. But what was unique about Road Crash? What did Road Crash have that no other level had? Well, it did have that warp that led to Hot Cocoa. I suppose that's something. That is definitely something. I guess that means there's gonna be a warp in this level too. If that wasn't incredibly obvious. I feel like I've just said that at some point, that it has a warp. But yeah, there is a warp in this level that'll take us to a very secret level. And again, it's kind of annoying because for this secret level, like, in order to, you know, obviously, you can't, like, go to, like, the time twister and go straight to that level. So because of that, you kind of have to go back here every single time. And unfortunately, this is also a case where this warp is pretty far into the level to get to it. But anyway, in this part right here, ignore that pterodactyl, but don't ignore this one. Well, let's try that again. Because for some reason, pterodactyl didn't have any interest in me right there. But yeah, the pterodactyl is going to take me away to a special level known as Eggipus Rex. Now, Eggipus Rex, there is no crystal or gem for this level. Or there's no box gem for this level because there are no boxes. So there's thankfully only one gem you get. You don't get a crystal for this level, you get a gem. So, we can actually go for the relic now. And you don't need that ability that Crash normally has, because if you play this level right, you're going to have Yoshi for the entire time. And honestly, I feel like getting the gold relic for this stage is not very hard. In my practice file, I actually first tried this, like, while getting the relic, and, you know, just beating the stage normally, so I don't think it's that bad. As long as you keep moving and don't stop too much. I feel like stopping right there kind of maybe affected something, but we'll see. Yes! Okay, cool, we got it. We first tried it. We first tried it. Sweet. But yeah, if you want to get all the relics, you do need to get that one, so do not forget about Eggipus Rex. It and Hot Cocoa are honestly really easy to forget about, so... And again, there's no way you can actually access those levels without going to their individual warps, which is just kind of annoying if you ask me, but what can you do? But yeah, that's it for that. So let's go ahead and I guess we have time for one level. Maybe 2 levels. I guess it depends on what exactly we'll be doing here. Let me look at my notes really quick. Let's see. I guess we can do the first one. Oh, not... Okay, you know what? Hold on. No, we're not doing that one first. We're actually going to do... Not that one. This is the one we're doing, because as you can see, there is a green gem here. And if I want to get the gem for Gone Tomorrow, I need the green gem. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do Flaming Passion now. I believe Flaming Passion is, yep, Death Route, so we can't die. At least until we get a checkpoint. Or, until, you know what I mean. Once we touch the checkpoint, we can't die. Oh, technicalities. I'm gonna wait for you to... There we go. But yeah, this is the last of the Arabian Nights levels. The Agrabah levels. The filthy street rat levels. Whatever you want to call them! I don't think I touched the checkpoint yet, though, so we're okay. I did chuck it. Never mind. Okay. Maybe if I wasn't trying to come up with jokes about Aladdin, I wouldn't have done that. And I know what people are going to say, well, hey, if you can't touch the checkpoints and take a death, then why don't you just skip the checkpoints? No, because the checkpoints still count as boxes, and it'd be a really annoying backtrack just to go back and get those, so... It honestly just makes more sense to just restart the level if you don't get it. It's annoying when you fail, but I guess the logic there is just don't fail. It's not the greatest logic, but it's applicable. Okay, let's try this again. See, I'll actually wait for this to... bounce. Man, you get the crystal really early in this one. That's a string. Maybe because of the death route. That might be why. Not that it matters, because again... Okay, hit this. That was close. And there's fire there. And there's the death route, so let's go ahead and jump on it. Now, I don't think there's any boxes here. There might be, though. I don't know. But yeah, obviously the main obstacle here are knives. Obviously there's steel checkpoints, so yeah. I think the appearance of the steel checkpoints means don't die. Or not, don't grab them and there are no boxes. I think that's what I meant to say. Oh, shoot. I got kind of lucky right there. But yeah, we made it. Got the green gem. No boxes, so let's hug this guy. Whee! I love hugs. And yeah, you could have just taken that warp back, but I think the warp would have taken you a little further in the level. And then you get kind of confused, like, oh, did I do this part already? Did I not do this part? It's just, I think it's just better to not worry about it and just continue on. Going through this backwards definitely is not fun. Honestly, going through any stage and crash backwards is not fun. Then why do they make it happen in all of their games? I don't know, that's a good question. Okay, cool. So we're good. Okay, bonus stage. Man, it's hard to believe that, like, next video we could be wrapping up the rest of the last warp room. Or at least of the, like, you know, normal warp rooms, because, there's the secret warp room we need relics for. So you're probably wondering, how do I destroy these boxes? Well, that's a good question. Well, do I want to... Okay, hold on. Before I do that. And yeah, you can also use the fruit bazooka to destroy nitro crates. But I'm pretty sure every level, regardless, still has a nitro switch, so I don't think they'll ever ask you, like, to do that, like, as a requirement. But yeah, these you definitely need the bazooka for. Okay. There we go. You only need 5 boxes, and I actually think I see all of them in this, like, one view right now. Indeedly do, I do, neighborino. Oh god. There we go. That's the box gem. That's the... There it is, we finished. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, that's going to do it for that level, and I guess this video too. So next time we'll start working on Warp Room number 5. And again, we could potentially be done with this Warp Room next time, getting ready for the final boss. Obviously, there's still other things to do after the fact, because, you know, let's look at our stats. Like, we have, nice, 69%. We have 21 out of 25 crystals. Obviously, we only need 4 more there. For the gems, we still need 15. That's a lot of gems we have left. And then relics, like, you know, we don't even have half the relics yet, so there's still plenty of stuff to do in this game. But, at least as far as the main game is concerned, yeah, we are about done, so... next week, I guess we'll start wrapping that up, and then we'll start getting to the extra content, which I don't know how long that'll be, but I guess we'll figure that out then as we keep moving through this. But thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.